If it's a day called today, we're talking guitars and life.
Well, welcome back, everybody. It has been 24 hours, believe it or not, so we are going to be removing the clamps and see what we got. Oh, yeah, man. I feel, yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. You know, I don't know. I don't want to say what's the worst thing can happen because that could be really bad. Hey, these are really cheesy clamps, and you know, it's a budget channel, guys, so feel free to put your clamp recommendations in the comments for anybody that's got the money to do better than I can do. Yeah, so this was just the Orange Crush handle from the paint job. We don't want to talk about the Orange Crush. Yeah, I know, don't talk about the Orange Crush. So it looks like hopefully we have a body and a neck that have been adjoined, and yeah, so next steps in the project. So a couple of things. One is, I mentioned yesterday that I need to go back in and when I beveled the heel, I beveled it all the way out here. I didn't realize all this would be sticking out of the guitar body, which is on me. I should have. So I'll tape up the body and I will stain up this part of the neck that needs to be stained up. I will get our neck pickup back in the guitar as it should be. And then we will throw some strings on this bad boy and take her for a spin, Jack. From the Ted's 2 Picky files. Yeah, man. Let's talk about these tuners. So one, these are the cheapest tuners I've ever seen on any budget guitar. These are the tuners that were in the Leo kit. I was able to tighten some of them up, but others, the screws are just stripped. You can't tighten them any more than that. And that is just loosey-goosey, man. Look, when I buy a budget guitar, I'm not saying this is prescriptive for you. Maybe you plan to buy this guitar, or any budget guitar, and you're just going to rock the tuners that come with it, man. Rock on with your bad selves, man. I ain't mad at anybody that's going to rock these old janky tuners. But me, I'm not going to do that. So I knew going in that I would replace the tuners. However, I didn't know how bad they would be, and I feel like I need to tell you how bad they are. Okay, now one cosmetic thing, notwithstanding the fact that, you know, some of these screws that are holding these heads on are stripped, and I can't get them taut. They're just all loosey-goosey. Look at the size of the washers on these things, man. Now, I know, man, somebody's going to say, dude, you're super picky. Why are you so picky? Look, man, not everybody's going to buy a budget guitar and have the money to replace these tuners. I mean, just look at, I mean, it looks like dime-sized washers, man. It looks ridiculous. So this is the washer that comes with the kit. This is a normal size washer. Do you see the difference? Allow me to illustrate. I'm going to borrow one of my washers from another set of tuners, and truthfully, I don't know where those came from. But which would you rather see, man? This mess right here or that? I'm thinking you'd rather see that. I'm going to go ahead and sacrifice my stash of tuners just so that I don't have to look at that ugliness, man. I've just never seen anything like that, man. It's like a dime size washer on a tuner, on a machine head. Just crazy. I'm just sharing the journey with you. So this is a 10mm socket. I would encourage you to get one if you don't have one. You can use needle nose pliers. You can use anything you want, man. But for me, I like the ease of this. And get the long shaft one so that your machine head can go up in there and you can turn. Okay? Free tips at Ted Talks Guitars and Life. Free tips, everyone. Okay, this is the last thing I'm going to say about the washers. Look at it in context, man. Look at it in context. Do you see the difference? Which one would you rather have? Which one looks more like a professional level guitar? This or this? I'll let you decide, man. It's your money. Now, should you buy this kit and want to swap these tuners out, what you're going to be looking for, it's pre-drilled for something like this. Okay? They're designed where 3 of them go this way and 3 go this way. Okay? So don't get the 6 in line. You basically need 3 that are left-handed and 3 that are right-handed, if that makes any sense. Just look for LP style or 3x3. Okay? And just know that if you don't want to drill holes or anything, you're looking for something that looks like this. Also, these are 10 mil holes, ferrule holes. So you want to make sure that this will fit the hole. So if you buy vintage tuners, they're going to be too small. Okay? Free tips. Ted Talks Guitars and Life. Free tips. Last thing on the tuners. Okay? Look at this. Guys, tuners are not supposed to wobble like that. Machine heads are not supposed to have that kind of play in them. They're just not. You can rattle the... They're supposed to be firm, man. They're supposed to be firm pole pieces. Okay? Anyway, man, you may or may not want to swap out the tuners. If you can't afford to swap out the tuners, I ain't mad at you, man. Rock these tuners, man. You do you, bro. But I think that when you buy a kit guitar, I think most people go into that knowing they're going to swap out some parts, and tuners will be probably the first thing on the list. And if you're buying the Leo Jaymz LP kit, you're going to want to buy some tuners. Just my thought. For demonstration purposes, it's not that cheap tuners are bad. This is that bag of tuners that I got off of some other guitar. I don't remember which one of the budgets. Look, I can't move that pole like this. I can't move the pole, man. They're not supposed to move, man. Not supposed to move or be thrown on the floor. Now you may be asking yourself, if he hates those tuners so bad, why is he putting them on that guitar? Guys, I'm putting the tuners on the guitar except for the washers because I intend to do a stock to stock comparison between this and a prefabbed budget LP. That's why. I need apples and apples, not new parts. I figured the washers wouldn't give that much of a leg up for anybody. That's just me. That said, as soon as the shootout is done, the first thing that's got to go are these tuners. It's not all bad news. This kit guitar, the Leo Jaymz LP kit, doesn't just come with strap buttons, but strap locks. Man, I think that's kind of cool and classy. So you put that in the guitar body. I think that's obvious. But hey, man, maybe you're new and it's not obvious. You put this on your strap, and this locks so that your strap cannot come off that guitar, man. Good way of securing your guitar. So that's really good, man. I think that's awesome. And there was a strap in the bag as well. This is the strap that came in the kit. Leo Jaymz customized strap. You know, man, it's not a bad strap, man. If I was just starting to learn how to play guitar and I needed to have a strap, man, that'll do, dude. That'll do. Nice and thick leather on the end for your strap lock. Doohickeys. I'm not going to put the strap lock on this strap nor use them for my purposes at this point. If I keep the guitar around the shop, then I will more than likely do that. You can put picks in here yeah, man. So I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, man, the tuners are awful. However, the strap locks and the strap, nice touch. Leo Jaymz, nice touch. See guys, it ain't all bad news. I know that some of you are trying to decide between the Leo Jaymz LP kit guitar and the Fesley LP kit guitar. I do not know if those kits come with the strap and strap lock buttons. So man, those of you who have the Fesley kit, why don't you go ahead and drop it in the comments just to be helpful for everybody else. Did it come with a strap? Did it come with strap locks? Just a point of curiosity. In full disclosure, I will not be putting the strap locks that came with the kit on the guitar. I'll be putting these on there. Just wanted everybody to know. I don't think that'll affect the sound. No, probably not. Okay, well the moment of truth has arrived. We're going to put this guitar neck and body under string tension. Oh, anything could happen, guys. Because the prefab guitar is going to have 10s on it, Diodario, I'm going to put Diodario 10s on the Leo kit, just so that everything is copacetically equal, my friends. It'll be a fair race. So when I string up an LP, I take the tailpiece off, and I do this. Now, if I'm doing the strings one at a time, I'll of course leave it on. But they just fall off and rattle around. I just find, man, if you're going to get all the strings off of it, you might as well just tackle it. Take the tailpiece off, put all the strings through. It just makes my life so much easier. But hey guys, guess what, man? In all things, you do you. On a scale of 1 to 10, how nervous are you? Well, my nervousness exists on many levels. How y'all feeling about this? I would be embarrassed to tell you, as a Telecaster player primarily, and a Strat guy, I've had LPs through the years, but mostly Teles and Strats, how often I mess up winding, which way the winding goes on these three over here. It's a little bit of a comedy of errors, my friends. Just fun facts about Ted that nobody cares about. Yep, putting strings on. That's what we're doing. Good news, bad news. Good news is the neck is holding up. The bad news is my stinking tuner just busted wide open, man. Dude, look. Not even taut. Winding, snap. Dude, come on, man. Seriously? That's just crazy. Alright, guess I'll go back to that bag of tuners. Sorry guys, it won't be a stock comparison. What can I tell you? By the way, this might be a good time to ask everybody who hangs out on the channel with me, how do I get this off? Oh man, well guys, you know, man, fortunately for me, I had a set of 10s laying around that was missing one of the strings. I don't remember which one. I think the high E. But so anyway, man, yeah, seriously, man, put it in the comments. Maybe it'll help somebody down the road. How do you get that off? I don't know. I've tried just about everything, man. So I'm just gonna have to snip it in the bud. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Man, what a waste. I mean, it's a guitar string, man, you know, and in the grand scheme of things, are guitar strings that expensive? Well, no, man. But shoot, dude. I knew, man. I knew better than this. I knew that these... Okay, look. Somebody's going to say, I hate Leo Jaymz guitars. I do not. This, guys, tell the truth, shave the devil, man. That's junk, man. That is just junk, my friends. So, There's a lot of things that I do to jack up guitars. You hang on the channel, you already know that. Hey, if it's your first time hanging out with us, welcome. We're not having the best day, but we always have fun, I think. But man, look, I'm not hating on anybody, man. I don't. Anybody who thinks that I enjoy receiving jacked up products and having to return them a couple times, which was the case with another adventure which we won't talk about, man, come on guys. I mean, seriously, I'm a little bit riled up. I forgot to take that nut off, did I? Why don't you calm down? Yeah, I need to calm down, you're right. Dude, man. Bro, it's just got me in my emotions, man. I mean, what in the world? And I'm going to say it for the record. Guys, I'm 40 years into playing guitar. 40 years in. I have swapped strings 1,000,000 times. I have swapped tuners. Oh, I don't know. A bunch. Don't have a count on that. But what has never happened to me in 40 years is where a tuner snapped. I wasn't even all the way taut. I wasn't even to pitch yet. That thing snapped like a toothpick, man. Alright, let me find these tuners I just had in my hand. Who took my stuff? Well, guess what, guys? Does anybody remember earlier when I said that these, you need to get 3 and 3, not all 6 right-handed? I don't think I have a 3 and 3 set of tuners. So I am going to have to pick from the remaining 5. I don't think I'm going with this one. What do you think? Oh, you know what? Dude. That one was the low E. Was it? No, the low E's over here. Bonehead. Alright, so guys, you know, man, I guess I'm gonna have to risk it with the Leo, man. I'm gonna have to risk it with 3. Actually, I'm gonna set 3 in here, like I'm gonna use it. I'll scare the guitar and myself a little bit. And then I'm gonna look in my bag to see if I have any others. If there's any way possible I can avoid this, I am. Stand by. Well, guess what? I remembered. Well, I didn't really remember. I was just looking and found it. I had a West Creek Racer. Guess what? A West Creek Racer SG style guitar was 3 and 3, man. So in this little box right here labeled West Creek, I should find 3 tuners that I can put on this guitar, and I guarantee you that they're better than those Leos, man. Now they are a completely different look and feel. So guys, I am sorry for this, but I wanted to compare these guitars straight up. The Leo and the prefab budget model that I purchased, but I'm not going to be able to do that stock. So everybody just saw the reason why. So if anybody starts saying it was an unfair comparison, he put different parts that's not stock, everybody can just watch the vid is all I can say, man. Watch the vid. Yeah, these West Creek tuners are they're better anyway. I blacked out the West Creek Racer that I had. It was yellow and black. It was cool, man. It's in the playlist below. You can see it if you want to check out that bad boy. I moved it on, but she was a great guitar, man. Anyway, I put locking tuners in that per usual, So yeah, man, stand by. In case you're wondering, the folks at Leo Jaymz did put guitar strings in the kit. However, I will not be using those. Again, I'm going to normal it up to 10 Diodarios because that's what I'm putting on the prefab guitar so that we have a string to string straight up comparison. Also, if you're new to all of this and you buy a kit guitar, it comes with strings like this. I don't know how they expect a new player to figure out where to put those. So you might want to go ahead and pick you up a pack of strings that are labeled. Anyway, hey, the Fesley Tele kit that I did, I had the same kind of comment about that. Those weren't labeled either. Anyway, we're not going to be using those. But fun facts, free tips. Okay, after a serendipitous tuner upgrade. And I don't know, man, the West Creek Racer tuners, as I remember them, were pretty good tuners. I don't know if they're fantastic, but none of them popped while I was tuning the string, so that's good. Got that going for us. Put that in the win column, my friends. Next stop in the fun adventure, we'll be tweaking the truss rod here. I know that the truss rod works, or did. During the unboxing and first impression, I tested that because that is a critical component to guitar success, my friends. So, yeah, about that. So I need to find my truss rod tool. Why doesn't he have his tools handy? I don't know, man. It's a whole thing. Okay, the guitar has been tuned. So, yeah, checking the truss rod, and it's got about 1.5 inches of relief. Oh, guys, be afraid, man. Be very, very afraid. I remember this truss rod hole being in there quite a ways, so I will do it thusly. Sorry if I'm off camera, but yeah, it is what it is. How you guys doing, man? I have no idea how long this video is because I've been doing like 30-second clips, I think. Maybe some of them are a little bit longer. I think maybe the tuner rant was a bit longer than that. So yeah, I'm coming around on this thing a little bit. And that's closer. Alright, so let me tune it up again. Truss rod looks good. A little bit more relief than usual, but I did put 10s on it. So yeah, man, time to play this bad boy. See if I can get it dialed in just a little bit.